The way to, or one way to approach this is, there are always changes. There is never a fixed moment or a fixed thing ever. Mountains and oceans, they're not permanent either, right? All the things, I mean, we were not even here before, and some change brought us here. And a while later, we ourselves won't be here. So this is the nature of things, and to be okay with that, to be okay that there is nothing permanent, is what we can, what should we say, we can get better at it with this practice on the mat. That when I say be aware of your breath, and the breath is changing. If breath is not changing, then that's a problem. So the breath is always changing. And so since everything is changing, life situations obviously are changing. The problem is some changes we think we like, and some changes we think we don't like. And that's where the problem comes. To the extent that you can do something about it, yes, obviously you should do something about it. If I can do something about a change that is hurting me, I should do something about it, of course. On the other hand, if there are things that are happening without our control and somehow we don't like it, to the extent that we can take some action, we do. Otherwise, understand that that also will change. Not only the situation will change, our feeling toward that also could change. Because an example in our own life, something that we didn't like at all, down the line we might have started liking it. But at the time when we didn't like it, it was horrible. But then later on we grew up. So two things. One, everything is changing. Second, the problem comes from when we like something and when we don't like something. When we don't like something, if we can do something about it, do it. If we cannot, accept that as an uncontrollable situation. There is a beautiful prayer, and I might have mentioned this earlier. It's a Christian prayer. It goes something like this. God, give me serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Give me the courage to change the things that I can, and wisdom to know the difference.
Thank you, Jason. Yeah, inspiring.
So
thank you very much.
This is yes, and let's keep this in mind. We need the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage and strength to change the things that we can, and wisdom to know the difference between the things that we can change and we cannot change.
Yes, that wisdom is very important to know.
And all of that is already in you. That wisdom is in all of us, and the yoga practice of being aware of what is happening in our own body, mind, and energy allows that wisdom to shine through, to express itself.
Sure, Jason. Thank you very much.
Thank you for asking Very profound question, which is relevant for all of us on this call.
Thank you, Jesus.
Sure. Let us begin again. Three deep breaths. Continuing to observe the ever-changing inner state. It's not only ever-changing inner state, everything is changing all the time. In our ocean, there are waves. There are waves. Even the deeper parts of the ocean are also moving. There are currents. Now, to be a wave in the ocean is to be a change among changes. The hard mat that we think that we are sitting on is also changing. The mountains are changing, the stars are changing. We are a pattern of change among patterns of changes all around us. Some changes are so fast that we cannot even detect. Some changes are slower. We may not detect. But the truth is everything is changing. A wave among other waves. A cloud among other clouds, and that is what we are. And it is okay to be in a constant environment of change. In fact, there is no other place to be. Palms to the heart center, Namaskara Mudra. Tilt your head forward. Open your eyes. Inhaling, palms by the side, palms going up, looking up. Exhaling, palms coming down, looking down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One last round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Come up to standing. Feet hip width apart. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, look up. Exhaling, look down. 4 more rounds. Only the head moves. The rest of the body remains comfortably relaxed. Keep the shoulders relaxed. After completing 3 rounds, take a deep breath, exhale. Head turning posture. Inhaling center, exhaling, turn to the right. Inhaling center, exhaling, turn to the left. Inhaling center, 4 more rounds. You can look through the corner of your eyes to also give eye exercise. After completing 5 rounds, take a deep breath. Release the arms. Place the palms on the sides of your thighs. See if you can reach toward your feet. Your fingers walking downward toward the feet, creating as much distance between your ears and shoulders. You're walking your fingers down the sides as much as you can. And keeping that posture, head tilting, inhaling center, exhaling, tilt to the right. Inhaling center, exhaling, tilt left. As much as you keep your fingers going downward, you can feel the stretch even more. After completing, take a deep breath, exhale. Keeping the fingers going downward, palms by the sides of your thighs. Inhale, center, exhaling, tilt to the right. Your right ear is falling down toward the right shoulder, and then gently look down your right arm, and you will feel the stretch on a muscle which is on the back of the neck. 5 deep breaths, 5. Your nose is pointing down. When you're doing this, you're turning your head downward. So your nose is pointing down. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling straight now. Next exhalation, tilt to the left and then look down your left arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling center. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms up. Halfway bend the elbows. And then take the elbows toward the back wall to squeeze the upper part of your shoulders, upper part of your back. 5 deep breaths, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exhalation, release the arms. Take a deep breath. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara as an offering. Begin. Right intention, right attention, making the offering a pure offering of gratitude. It's an offering in gratitude. You can make it a mere exercise or make it a pure offering based on your intention and attention. If the mind wanders, with the next breath, begin again. After completing 3 rounds, stand relaxed. Standing relaxed, be in awareness of all the changes without necessarily reacting to the changes. Or even if there are negative feelings, watch those feelings as well. And they are also changing. No feeling is ever permanent. No anger is ever permanent. No joy is ever permanent either. No sadness is ever permanent. Happiness is also fleeting. Unless we reinforce and keep these feelings continue, they will disappear on their own. Yoga practice is to understand that higher levels of consciousness, wisdom, love is there in all of us already, obscured by negative patterns, vrittis in yoga parlance. And yoga practice is to let go of these negative patterns, to get the wisdom and love to shine. It's not that we need to go somewhere to buy some wisdom or love. Yoga practice is to understand that these are there in each of us, all humans, and to let go of the negative patterns which are there for survival reason, for social reason, cultural reasons. As useful as they may be, they're also obscuring the wisdom and love, which is in all of us. 3 deep breaths. Let us take the spine through a range of motions. Broad stance, prasarita stance. Separate your feet comfortably wide. Your big toes are slightly pointing toward each other. Hands on the waist. Sunil and Manjit, broad stance. You separate your feet wide. Your big toes are slightly pointing toward each other. Let's take a easy back bend. Next inhalation, pelvis moving forward, chest moving forward and up. Look up at the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling center. Take a deep breath, exhale. Place the palms on the back of your thighs. Take a deep breath. Next inhalation, pelvis moving forward, chest moving forward, shoulder blades squeezing together, palms sliding back down the leg. Look up at the ceiling. See if your palms can slide as far as they can go downward. In fact, you can even slide them into the inner thighs and down. Shoulder blades squeezing together. Look up at the ceiling. If you're comfortable, drop your head in the back. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come on. Release the arms. Bring your feet comfortably closer. Stand relaxed. Become aware of the changes in the energetic state, emotional state, feeling tone, how the body feels. And that is a practice, to be continuously aware of our state, which is the basis of all our experience. Take a deep breath. Separate your feet, broad stance. Hands on your waist. Inhale, exhaling, halfway bending forward. You can slightly bend the knees. Look to the front and flatten your back. Look to the front, flatten your back. Stretch the arms to the front. Gaze at your thumbs, and thumbs are going away from you. Your seat bones might have to go back a bit for balance on your feet. You're not on your toes, not on your heels. Balance on your feet. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come on. Take a deep breath. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bending fully forward, grab hold of the big toes. Bend fully forward, right hand grabbing the right big toe, left hand grabbing the left big toe. You can bend the knees, not a problem. Look to the front and flatten your back. Look to the front, flatten your back. Now, with that extended spine, go down, head down. Take the roof of your head toward the ground. Roof of your head down toward the ground. You can slightly pull up on the big toes and straighten the knees as much as you can. Pull up. When you pull up on the big toes, your thigh muscles will activate, allowing your hamstrings to relax more. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come up. Release the arms, bring your feet comfortably closer, stand relaxed. Note the changes in the energetic state, emotional state, physical state. All of this could have changed since we started the session. And also constantly changing. There's nothing fixed at all. There are more stable patterns and less stable patterns, that's all. Take a deep breath. Separate your feet, broad stance. Big toes slightly pointing toward each other. Place the palms on the sides of your thighs. Right arm up toward the ceiling. Inhale, growing taller. Your right fingers are reaching for the ceiling. Next exhalation, left palm is sliding down the left leg toward the left foot. Your right arm is behind your right ear. Your right arm is not in front. Right arm is behind your left ear. Left fingers reaching for the left foot. Turn your head and look at the ceiling. Trikonasana variation. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling center. Exhaling, release the right arm down. Take a deep breath. Left arm up. Stretching toward the ceiling as you inhale. Exhaling, right palm, right fingers walking down toward the right foot. Left fingers reaching for the right wall. You can slightly push your left hip toward the left wall. Turn your head and look at the ceiling. Your right palm is not resting on the right leg. It is just there for guidance. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Exhaling, release the arm, bring your feet comfortably closer. Standing relaxed. Observe the changes. Take a deep breath. Separate your feet, Parivrtta stance. Hands on the waist. Inhale, growing taller. Exhaling, bending halfway forward. Allow the arms to hang loose down. Place the palms right under the heart. Stack your right palm on top of the left palm on the mat. You might have to bend your knees to do that. That's all right. Look to the front, flatten the back. Right palm is on the top, so right hand coming to the right waist. Open your right shoulder up. You're not resting on your left palm. Left palm is there on the mat for guidance. Open your right shoulder, right arm up toward the ceiling, right fingers reaching for the ceiling. Gaze at your right thumb. 5. You might have to push your seat bones back a bit for a deeper twist. 3, 2, 1. Right palm down. Place the left palm on top of the right palm. Look to the front, flatten the back. Left hand on the left waist. Open your left shoulder. Left arm up. Gaze at your left thumb, which is going toward the ceiling. Right palm is not carrying much weight. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left palm down on the ground. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, come on. Release the arms, bring your feet comfortably closer, stand relaxed. As much as it might seem uncomfortable, even frightening, to know that there is no place that is permanent to stand, it can be liberating to know that you are a cloud among clouds, floating on a seemingly solid clouds. Take a deep breath, exhale. Sukhasana. Palms up. Eyes closed. Watch the changes. With the eyes closed, become aware of the cloud of sensations with which you know your body. You don't have to focus on any particular sensation. Settle back to be aware of all the sensations as a cloud. Step even further back to become aware of all the sounds. Now, they are also patterns of vibrations just as you are. Including the mat and the earth. Imagine the mat and the earth as a cloud. And you are floating on top of that cloud among the rest of the clouds. And know that all of this you know through your mind. Gently open your eyes, take a deep breath. Stretch your legs to the front, Dandasana. Place your palms behind you, fingers pointing toward your feet. Your palms are shoulder width apart, no more than shoulder width apart. Bend your knees, place your feet on the mat. Inhaling, lift your hips up, bringing the thigh and the upper body parallel to the ground. Look up at the ceiling. Gently squeezing the shoulder blades, lift the chest just a bit further up, and only if you're comfortable, drop your head in the back. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hips down. Sukhasana. Arms up, palms facing the front. Arms are shoulder width apart. Inhaling, reach for the ceiling. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward, palms reaching the ground. Surrender. Head down, palms down, head down. Surrender to the condition of us being changes, patterns of changes among other changes, patterns of changes. There is nothing that you can hold on that is permanent. On the other hand, there is nothing to fall down to. Everything is changing. Head down, watch your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, Sukhasana. Palms up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Stretch the legs to the front. Dandasana. Separate the legs to the sides as much as you can. Both legs, they can go off the mat, not a problem. Now, when you do that, typically your toes will be pointing away. Bring the toes to point up. Place your palms behind you for a bit to straighten up the spine as you flex your toes, tighten your quads so your hamstring can relax a bit. Now place your palms on the thighs, keeping the spine as straight as you can. Slowly walk your palms toward your feet, keeping the back as straight as you can. Those who can reach the big toes, grab hold of the big toes. And then as far as you can reach, then look up and flatten the back. Inhale, exhaling, chest going down toward the ground, head down. Parivrtta Trikonasana. No aggressive movements, please. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly walk your palms back. Dandasana. Take your hands back, relax. Shake your legs, relax. Dandasana. Bend your right knee, place the right foot on the inner left thigh. Inside the left thigh, on the ground. Your entire right leg is on the ground, knees bent. Now move your left leg away to the side, away to the side. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, sitting taller. Exhaling, slightly bend forward, reach for your left big toe with the left palm up. With the left palm up, reach for the left big toe. Left palm up. Sanjay, palm up. Yes, palm up as in palm facing the ceiling. Yes, like that. Grab hold of the left big toe from inside. Yes, that's it. Palms continues to face up. Your thumb goes between the big toe and the second toe, and the index and other fingers wrap from inside. Inhale, exhaling, move your chest toward the left big toe, and then open your right shoulder up. Allow the left elbow to bend down toward the mat inside the left knee as you keep opening your left shoulder up. And then those who are flexible enough, right arm up and over, grabbing the left toes. If not, simply have your right hand on the right waist and open the right shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Exhaling, release the legs. Shake your legs. Take your hands. Parivrtta janu. Sirasasana is a side bend. You're taking the spine down to the side and also twisting. It's a combination of spine movements. Take a deep breath. Dandasana. Bend your left knee, left heel to the root of the right thigh. And then move the right leg away to the side, always keeping the right toes pointing up and strong legs, hands on the waist. Inhale, growing taller. Exhaling, move your chest toward the right foot. Grab hold of the right big toe with your right palm and flatten the back. Inhale, exhaling, bending further forward, start opening your left shoulder as you take your right elbow down inside your right knee. If you're comfortable, take the left arm up and over, otherwise just keep the left hand on the waist and open. Focus on opening the left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release the arms, release the legs, shake your legs. Spine health is the basis for the rest of the body health. Practicing these can keep the spine health. Lie down on your back. Make any final movements you feel like making before proceeding to completely relax in Shavasana. Legs comfortably separated, arms comfortably separated, shoulders relaxed. Shoulders away from your ears as much as you can. Jaws relaxed, but mouth is closed. Eyes softly closed, not so tightly. And eyeballs relaxed, cheeks relaxed, forehead relaxed. Your entire back relaxed. Feet falling to the sides. No tension in the hip joints where the leg is attaching to the pelvis basket. No tension there. Knees are comfortably relaxed. Cloud among clouds, waves among waves, and completely at home, being a pattern of change among patterns of changes. A wave never makes a mistake. A cloud never makes a mistake. And so are we in this moment. Everything is exactly as it should be. Nothing more is needed to complete. We are floating patterns of changes among other floating patterns of changes. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently come out of Shavasana. Take your hands back. Inhale, growing taller. Exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come up. Rubbing your palms. Massaging your eyes. Opening your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Congratulations to all of you for the recognition that this program, among other wellness programs, got for Juniper. Congratulations and thank you.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
All your effort.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.